Hey everyone, today I'm going to share with you the mistakes that happened, the lessons that I've learned from my third to fourth lockiversary. If ever you're interested in seeing what happened during the previous years, then you could click the link in the description box. So I'm going to start right where we left off. I had just entered my third lockiversary. My hair was still kind of brown. I had did it like a month prior, and as it was washing out, I knew that I did not want to keep it that color. So I was trying to think of what was next. And that's when it hit me that I had the right base color to do purple. So purple was definitely a color that I've always wanted to try, and every time that I did in the past, it never worked out. But as soon as I did it, I knew that I had made the best decision in terms of hair color for my hair. I loved it. It was super vibrant. You could tell that I had purple hair whether I was in the sun or inside, and I was loving it. I like the color so much that I reapplied the purple in total 3 times in the winter. So one thing that I started noticing after 3 years was that I had a tendency of curling my hair and making it wavy and coily more when it was colder, and then in the summer I would leave it straight and not retwist it as much. So I pretty much did the same thing from the third to fourth lockiversary. One thing that I experienced during that time was my locks thinning. So in my previous videos, I mentioned that I was bleaching my hair a lot in the front during my first year lockiversary. Well, I had to deal with the consequences 2 years later when the hair in my bangs just started to thin out of nowhere. Thankfully, it wasn't thinning out at the roots. It was mostly in the ends. I lost about 5 inches of locks, maybe less. It was probably 4 inches. And this was literally in a matter of 2 weeks. The ends were hanging on by 10 hairs. So I had to cut it into bangs. And that is when I took the decision to never put bleach in my hair. If ever I wanted to put my hair lighter, I would just use a high lift color. Once I got closer to my 4th year lockiversary is when I noticed how much longer my hair was getting, but that my mullet in the back was becoming more apparent. So I do talk about how I got that mullet in my previous videos, and it was getting me really annoyed because literally whatever I did to it, it felt like I was making it more noticeable. Whether I curled it or made it wavy or just left it straight, it was just always there. And that's when I started noticing, like, oh, okay, so this is something that I have to fix by cutting it. So that's when I started to think about it. And yeah, so I am going to talk about that in future videos. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the pictures that I'm showing you right now, my hair is not purple anymore, and that is because it literally washed out on its own. So that was one thing that I really liked about the semi-permanent color, is that I didn't have to take out the color with a bleach or a color remover. It just literally slowly washed out. Then I hit my 4th year lockiversary, and I was still very happy with my locks. If ever you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. See you soon.